So I've measured 6 inches down and halfway through, which is 3/8. 6 inches down halfway through, which is 3/8. I am now going to pre-drill a hole so that I can screw into it. And what you want to do is you've got D-ring hooks, and these are the small ones. I use bigger ones for the bigger pieces, but the small ones are fine. So you take 2 and then 2 screws. And then we've got picture wire. And then you've got wire cutters and clamps. And you've got these are called wire clamps. They look like this. So I'll show you how to use those. So the first thing you're gonna do is pre-drill your holes, and you want it to go as deep as the screw is. So you kind of hold it up and make a mental note. You can mark it on the drill bit. My drill bit is black, so I could try to mark it with pencil, but I just kind of eyeball it and I stop when it gets to right about here. Whoops, apparently I did not have my drill bit in tight enough. That's weird. Okay, so now I have to take it out anyway. Switch over to the screwdriver top. I don't know the technical words for these things because my partner Stu taught them to me like 2 days ago, so it's all new to me. I'm not typically someone who uses power tools, but it's kind of fun. Okay, then you take your D-ring, put the screw through the hole, and give it a little pressure. Put the other screw in and push. Okay, now is the fun part. Take your wire and you kind of pre-measure slide one of these on this end. Okay. You put it through and then go back through the clamp, and you want to give yourself enough room. Last time I did not give myself enough room, and when I went to hang it up, it sucked it back through and almost pulled it all the way out, so don't do that. So you put that on, and then you kind of go over here and you give yourself a little bit of give, and then a little bit of extra room to clamp through, and then you cut it. I like to give myself extra because I mess up sometimes. Push down. The front part is the part that you can clip metal with. This part in here is where you're gonna push down on the clamp. So this presses it down, this cuts it. So be very careful about using that appropriately. So you go through here. Let me put one of my things on here. Go through, come back around, and go back through, which you can get picture hanging wire or stainless steel wire. That's too much. I like the picture hanging wire because it's threaded and I like that a little better, but it's, you know, personal preference. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is use your superwoman strength and pinch it as hard as you can. This needs to be super tight. And you can make noises too, because I feel like that helps. Okay, this one. I have arthritis, so if I can do this, you can do this. This moves around a lot in here, so you want to give it a couple pinches. Really tight. Okay, now don't forget this part. Test it. Pull as hard as you can, and if it starts sliding through, you know you didn't pinch it good enough. So I think that's pinched good enough. Now I'm going to go back and trim off the excess. Pinch that really hard. Boom. And then this one. Boom. And you've got a nice hanging wire. And it's going to go up on the wall. And this is the piece.